if you have a natural hair on your head, by now you should know that. No.
Welcome back to my channel. Of course, girl. I have a guest, Ngozi.
Start from the beginning and read it.
Today, I have a guest, an honorable naturalista, and you guys may have come across her channel on YouTube once or twice or plenty times. Her name is Ngozi. So please, tell us who you are.
So my name is Ngozi.
Yes.
Ngozi. Oh God, I said Ngozi again. Okay. My name is Ngozi and I'm a natural content creator. And if you have not seen me before on YouTube, I don't know what you're looking for up and down on YouTube that you have not come across me. So I make natural hair videos, how to grow your hair, based in Nigeria. See, we'll be your Niger babe that is going to guide you on everything natural.
Today we are going to be talking about why your natural hair is not growing and what you're doing wrong. Not the topic.
That is so funny.
Why your natural hair is not growing, and what you are doing wrong.
All the people that used to DM me on my Instagram, oh, my hair is not growing, oh this, oh that. Please, if you're watching from my channel, pay attention to this video. This video is more like an answer to all your questions, because if I get that question of, oh, my hair is not growing, I'm just going to send the link of this video to you, because all the answer you want is in this video.
Okay, so without wasting time, without further ado, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and tap that subscribe button. We just hit 5,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Tap that button and the bell so you'll be notified whenever
We should be popping champion in this video.
Tap that button and the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new content, and go ahead and leave a comment in the section below as this video progresses. So the very first thing we're going to say in relation to this video is you're neglecting your hair. Very, very, very true.
Like, you actually take your time to take care of your wig, straighten your wig, take care of your wig, and you forget the hair that is growing from your scalp.
Inside the wig.
Guys, right?
If some people remove their wigs, the thing inside.
I see, right?
And you guys know this is true because you guys have come across people like this. So it's very important. It's very important in terms of hair care, in terms of moisturizing, in terms of your wigs, in terms of your protective styles. If you're not taking care of the hair underneath all of those things,
it's pointless.
It's pointless because it won't be healthy and you'll be missing the entire point. So
stop neglecting your hair. Like the way, you know, some people are so obsessed with their skin. Any drop of pimples, oh my God, they can buy $50 of just one tiny product. Just take care of your skin. Just put that aggression, put that kind of
and take care of your hair. And
exactly,
like,
take care of your hair. Stop neglecting it. Stop feeling like it will take care of itself. Oh, I'm going to braid my hair. At the end of the day, I'll braid it. No, you need to take care of your hair. Like, acknowledge that hair, notice that hair, take care of your hair, and you see your hair, you know,
growing and thriving. And then the second point is
you are doing too much. Like, this is more like, how will I put this? Like, you just, in fact, you know the way you as a human, you walk and you get tired, you rest. Exactly. Sometimes let your hair rest. Sometimes your hair is weak. If your hair is weak, it will be hard for it to grow. Sometimes just let the hair be. Like, you're doing too much, you're adding product, you use this for tomorrow, you're using an entire product, you won't even exhaust that one first, you go and get another new product.
And you don't give your hair room to actually get used to this product.
Yes,
for
please,
you or not.
just sometimes just let the hair, sometimes just leave your hair, do just a twist, just leave your hair to just breathe sometimes.
And then if you're using products, if you get a ton of product, you need to use them at least one set for maybe 2 weeks to 4 weeks to see how your hair gets used to the product. And then if your hair is not getting used to the product, you can change.
And again, okay, guys, I don't know if it's just me, but you know, when you're sick, but because you want to get, like, when you're sick and you want to get healthy faster, it's not obvious to take the dosage of medicine they give you, you take more. That's exactly what I'm saying here. Please, don't do too much. Like, don't apply too much. Sometimes just go with the flow. Even the little things you apply count. You don't have to apply all the moisturizer. Every time you're moisturizing, you're conditioning, you're braiding, you're twisting the hair. There is no space for the hair to relax.
Your hair will be like,
if you like,
can't come like this.
I'm tired. Can you tell this woman to just stop? Sometimes just let the hair
will start breaking. Your hair will start getting discolored. Things will just start happening from every angle, and then you feel as if it's not growing. No, it's not as if you are doing the wrong thing. It's not that you are doing too much at a small time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you need to give your
hair
give
it time
to adjust to all the things you are doing. Coloring your hair. believe it or not, there are people who like to experiment with color that have natural hair. And something that you guys need to understand is that when it comes to coloring your hair, it's very, very tricky. If you don't understand color, you need to make sure it's a professional that has it done on your hair.
I feel like the danger people actually, I don't know how they even take that kind of risks. If you have no clue, like you don't know the step,
you just go to the supermarket
forget
and buy
all the instruction. You don't know you don't have an idea of how to do it. Don't try it. You can actually ruin your 4 years at the end natural hair by just one step coloring. Coloring has to do with dyeing your hair too. When you wrongly dye your hair, that is it. Even if you want to dye your hair, don't do it at once. You can start by dyeing your tips first. Maybe after dyeing half of your hair, the tip, don't go ahead and dye the entire thing, because if you dye the entire thing and you ruin the entire thing, that's it. Now you have to cut everything.
That's where patch tests are important. Usually if you're going to do something like coloring your hair and you're not familiar with how that color works, if you're not using professional hair color especially, you may want to just take a portion of your hair and then just apply the color and see how it turns out. And then the thing about coloring is that coloring makes your hair weak, it makes your hair dry, it makes your hair brittle, and then you will need to double your work in deep conditioning your hair, and conditioning your hair and moisturizing. And that's why people miss it, because they just color their hair and they think it will make the job easier for them, but it's actually the other way around. With every new thing you do to your hair, you need to be very vigilant and make sure you're paying attention to see reactions. And
even if, like with color hair, it's not vulnerable to damage. Exactly. Like with normal hair, like it can actually take anything and anything, do you get? But with colored hair, you have to be careful. Like you have to actually start picking, so that will make your hair to kind of stunt your growth in a way, because you will discover that your hair is it's not like your hair is not growing, but the colored part is brittle and weak, which make it very easy for it to break. By the time it's breaking off, your hair will literally remain the same length every single month.
And that will make you feel like
it's going to your scalp,
but you're not seeing it because it's breaking more than it's growing. The best thing I would advise for coloring is let a professional do it. They'll give you all the guidelines, and then you actually spend money. If that's what you want, you can go ahead and do it, and then you might as well do it well. What's the point of doing it and losing more than losing money? So if you're going to get colored hair, let a professional do it. They'll give you all you need. They're going to tell you what to do, what deep conditioners to follow, what products to get. And so, because I feel like this is the part where people get it wrong the most, the coloring part.
So the fourth point is, if you have a natural hair on your head, by now you should know that heat and natural hair, they are like enemies. Please, okay, sometimes you can actually use heat, it's okay, but please don't excessively use heat on your natural hair. It just weakens, like there's no two way about it. And again, even when you're using heat, just make sure that you're using that heat with the intention that before you use another heat, it's like 4 months, and in the next 6 months. Don't constantly use heat on your hair. It's going to damage your hair.
You're going to cause breakage. You're going to cause breakage. You're going to make your hair brittle. It's just going to kind of take away from all the hard work you put into your hair.
Like, and again, I feel like when you constantly straighten your hair or use heat on your hair, it's just going to take it away from that natural state. Your hair will start feeling as if it's texturized. Do you get? So you need to reduce the heat part, because it's going to damage your hair, which is going to cause your hair to break. You know, one thing about hair growth is that hair growth is so attached to hair breakage, because when your hair is growing out and it's breaking, it's just going to remain the same length. So you need to focus more on retaining your hair length, which means doing everything possible to avoid breakage. And heat, you see, heat is going to damage your hair.
And then if you do use heat, you can try using a heat protector. So that at least you protect your hair strands from being excessively damaged.
Like actually, like I didn't say like totally don't use heat. You can actually use heat on your hair, but the point is that don't use it every time. Like don't depend on heat. If you want straight hair, just go and buy wig. Please.
Full stop.
Buy wig.
And then we have overstyling, which is basically making protective styles or hairstyles back to back to back. You
every
your
time
braids, you make twists. You remove the twists, you
make gel up.
You remove the wig, you do gel up. You remove the gel up, you do bantu knot. You're never giving the more hair space to breathe. Like you're just turning back to back. And then this is actually applicable for people that go to work. And I understand for people that go to work. It's just I would rather recommend you do low manipulation hairstyles, so that I'm sure that at least your hair is not so tightened up underneath all of that. So for overstyling, you have to make sure that when you take down a hairstyle, you maybe give your hair like 1 week to breathe a little, take some time, do some deep conditioning, do some intense hot oil treatment, just something to make your hair feel relaxed. and then you can do the next protective style you have planned. But if you are going to do that back to back thing, your hair will grow, but not as well as it would if you actually give room for some braiding.
And I also feel like when you constantly braid your hair, or you constantly style your hair, in a way it just reduces the thickness of your hair. Do you get? It makes your hair light and all of that. So which also, you know, one thing, like I said earlier, one thing about this hair growth is breakage. So if your hair is light, any small thing, just one comb like this is already shedding. Do you get? So you might want to reduce how you manipulate your hair. And again, about styling, that it's not worth to risk your hair for the hairstyle. You know that at the end of the day you're going to lose style. I see people do this, you know, this tight Ghana weaving, they do that. You have to strain all your edges. It's not even worth it, because that style just lasts for like 1 month. And you have your own natural hair to deal with.
1 month is even long. By the time it's 1 week, you see the front lifting up.
Like, as in, you'll be left with no edges
at all.
So you don't want to risk your hair for that kind of style. Just do style that your hair is still safe and you're coming out swaying, regardless of how your hair is not growing. One thing we need to understand is that we are all different. Like, we are all different. We have different genes. Like, there's some people in their family, they don't really grow hair like that, but that doesn't mean your hair will not grow. But the thing is that your hair might not, some people grow 1 inch in a month, some people go ½ inch, some people go even 2 inch, some people 3 inch. It depends. It all boils down to the kind of gene and how you grow hair in your family literally, how you guys grow hair. So sometimes, and this also has to do with you not trying to compare your hair with other people. So just know that this is how my hair grows, and even if your hair is growing 1 inch in a month and you still don't take care of it, even that 1 inch, you will still not get it.
Sorry.
You will still not get it. If you decide to do, you do get, even if it's ½ inch, like your hair is growing ½ inch in a month, and because you know it's ½ inch and then it's ½ inch, if you don't take care of it, that ½ inch, you will not see it. So know that this is how my hair grows. And also, even if you're in your family, you don't grow hair fast, or if you don't have hair, or if you don't have hair in this part of your hair,
you may have to put in the extra work. And then it's okay. You don't need to compare your journey with another person's journey. Once you understand that this hair grows this way, it will be easier for you to go on your own natural hair journey and do what you need to do to keep your hair healthy.
And the fact that you think your hair, oh, my hair not to they grow like that, and you want to relent, it will not even grow. It will grow, but like, you still have to do those things. Even if it's 1 inch you get in a month, you still have to take care of that 1 inch.
The summary is that anyhow your hair grows, you have to put in work for it to grow hair. Last but not the least point is excessive breakage and or trimming your hair excessively.
So you want to trim hair,
it look as if
you not trim, like, let me just say you want to trim now, you not trim from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Mrs. Trimmer. Osheo. Osheo, you're doing well.
Mrs. Trimmer.
You don't have to excessively trim your hair, man.
You don't have to trim your, there are people that, just like there are people that relax their hair every month, every 2 months. You don't need to trim your hair every month, every 2 months, in fact, once a year is fine.
It's fine.
Twice a year is fine.
Exactly. I trim my hair once a year.
See the growth that you have.
You're longing for.
Because
so when you're trimming your hair, in fact, you just have to pick your hair and look for the bad ones, maybe the dead ends, and just
actually do that.
You don't have to cut off like 2 inches because you're trimming. They'll reduce your hair length probably. But wait, if actually you're trimming your hair because the ends are bad, if it is that 2 inch that's actually bad, and you're sure in your mind that 2 inches is bad, it's okay to cut that off. But if you like, oh, because it's trimming, they say we should trim, you now go and cut off 2 inches. You have cut your hair length.
You come back now and be saying,
it's not growing.
I cut my hair. What should I do? Anyway, the point is, if you're going to trim your hair, you can go ahead and just pick the strands one by one to take off, because the point of trimming is to get rid of the excess frizz, dead ends and split ends. So if you have the time, or you can have someone to do it for you, can go ahead and pick the strands one by one and then clip off the dead ends so you can see them well. Or you can just actually straighten your hair, maybe by threading or by blow drying, so that it's a little straight, so you don't cut off more than you're supposed to. That's the point of straightening before you trim. So you can go ahead and do that, and then just clip off the excess ends that you see.
Exactly. If you don't trim, is another problem. Do you get it? Because if you don't trim, they are forced to start cutting off by themselves. Exactly. Yeah. So if you don't trim your hair, they are already weak, like the ends of it are already weak. So it will be easy for you to cut off, and by then it might not even cut off the exact damage, it might even cut off excess. So it's not advisable that you also trim, and trimming also creates room for the new ones to actually grow out, so that all your hair will be same, you know,
even, and it will look healthier. And the benefit of trimming is that when you've gotten rid of the damaged ends, your hair will look healthier. It will not
And
necessarily
very even,
grow
yeah.
faster, but it will grow better, and then the ends won't be shedding off the way they were when they were not trimmed. So that's the benefits you get. So that's basically all for this video. It was really short, I think. So you guys, please, if you have any other thing to add, you can go ahead and leave a comment in the section below. This video is actually something that is always talked about. We need to keep updating you guys on the things that you are doing,
reminding you.
And we are not saying that all that we've said is particularly right. If you feel like there's anything we've said that is wrong, please go ahead and leave a comment. Let's just know, because we are all learning here.
And again, if there's anything you know you've used, like if maybe you're experiencing that hair stunting, your hair not growing, and there's something you did that actually helped your hair,
you can
please
leave
help
in the
a sister,
comments
please. Because I feel like one thing about natural hair is that everybody has their own story. Like you have how it works for you. Just leave a comment down in the comment section and go to my channel to subscribe.
Yeah, so we actually made 2 of these videos. The other one is on Ngozi's channel. I'm going to link in the description box, so you can go ahead and check that video out and let her know what you think in the comment section.
Please don't forget to subscribe, it's very important.
And then tap the bell so you'll be notified when she posts new content. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave your comments and your suggestions in the section.
And like this video. Those that used to thumb down. May God forgive you.
No, God bless you.
They don't know what they are doing.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and to stay subscribed, and then keep up with our channels for more.
She will see you guys in our next video, because I'll probably not be there.
Alright guys, bye.
Bye guys.